both ticketed with flagrant fouls in the last game for the Little Giants, so they'll sit for the first 30 minutes. Can DePauw take advantage? And on first down, there's going to be another tackle for loss. Still plenty of time on the play clock. Christian comes in motion. Do a little reverse. Hildebrand got a blocker and the pylon. Touchdown, Little Giants.
You know who threw the final block? The quarterback. I'm telling Putko. But, you know, when you have guys pulling out, Del Busto is number 55, and he gets out in front first. And once he gets out in front, it's just touchdown all over.
Ian McDougall has already tied the Wabash record for field goals in a season. Been very accurate with the PATs as well. And he knocks it through. And the opening drive for the Little Giants on offense gets him 7.
All right, let's just take a look at it. This is a reverse, and this is Hildebrand coming around. But you just take a look. Number 10, Petco, is the guy that gets a block, and they get another one, Del Busto. I mean, just nothing but running room.
Over 141. Smart player, number 10. Here comes pressure. Flynn trying to dump it down, tipped. One of the big guys get it. Craig Neese, the tackle, off the tip. It'll still be a loss. Neese can say he caught a pass in the Monon Bell game.
That's right. There aren't many guys that can say that. But
Flynn goes to the top. Hunt going to pitch it out. Sansone going to try to get wide. Stiff arm, hit once, twice, stretches. It'll depend on the spot. Pettiford came in off the corner, got through the block. He needed the 35.
Look at the white guys in the white. Wabash.
You're right. Little Giants hold. Tigers are turned away on 4th down and 2. Wonderful comeback story after a gruesome hip injury. Putko going to go to the air after Little Giants held on 4th down and 2. Buys a little time. Wide open receiver. Got it. Laird. It'll be a one-play, 65-yard touchdown.
Rich, you just can't leave your man. You just can't. You can't think that there's any way that you can help. When you're covering man-to-man on Laird going down the field and the quarterback breaks out, you've got to stay with your man. You've got to hope that the other 10 guys that are up in front of you make the play.
McDougall stays true. And it's 14-0, Little Giants.
Just take a look at this. When you see this throw downfield, look how far Laird is. He even has to wait on the ball to get to him. And when he does it, Sansone, number 31, is the guy that's covering. That's Sansone's younger brother. But you've got to stay with your man. Look at how wide open he is. Nobody's covering him. Sansone should have been there.
And he bit on the in-route dig, and Laird, that's going to have to hurry. Gets it away here. Snap, pressured, sack. Baresh coming off the corner, collects his 11th sack of the season.
You know, you got to slow him down, folks. I just mean, number 39, you know he's coming. You know when you're third and long, this is 3rd and 4, you know the Baresh is coming. You just know he's coming. And number 39, he's not hard to find. He's at the end of the line. Take a look at this. He goes back to the inside, and absolutely no one touched him.
2nd and 18, following the flag. Christian motion.
Double.
Putko going to the end zone. Touchdown, Hildebrand. The senior with one for the memory banks. He'll never forget that one.
Well, what happened was when Wabash puts Christian in motion back to the strong side of the field, that brings the safeties out of the middle. And as soon as they did that, Hildebrand just breaks to the post, and he's wide open.
McDougal showing off his big leg. One more on the board, 21-0, under a minute to go, first quarter.
I just take a look at that guy you just saw there was Christian. He was going in motion. When he does that, look what happens. It pulls the safety out of the middle of the field, and once they do that, Hildebrand, number 23, is wide open over the middle. This is an easy throw for Petco.
Yeah, he's been dialed in, making all the throws and encouraging the fans who have made the 27-mile trip.
Almost to a man. As soon as the ball was getting thrown, they all jumped up and had their hands high in the air, and Hunt had to throw the ball over him.
Malm's been busy, drops the snap. Ball on the ground. Disaster continues for the Tigers.
Eric Baum, you know, I was a punter a long time ago, and your only job is to catch the ball and then kick it. You don't need to be looking anywhere else. Just catch the football. Baum didn't. He let the ball go through his hands. He muffs it. And then now you're giving Wabash the ball at the, what, the 17, 18-yard line?
See what the Little Giants come with following the timeout. 3rd and 5. Look Christian's way. Instead, they'll go end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Kraus, the senior, got it.
Rich, I'm going to tell you something. I want you to see it. I want to tell you about a quarterback that stands back there and he's got all day, and he can pick out anybody he wants to throw to. And he had to pick out Kraus, who was open in the end zone. But he had 2 other receivers he could have thrown to on this play. That is because there's no pass rush.
Well, the muffed snap gave the Little Giants a short field, and they took advantage.
Well, when you take a look at it, you're looking at Petco, and here's a quarterback. Watch him stand back there. He's got all day. He was going to throw that little slip out to the outside. Forget about that. I've got Kraus open in the end zone. Touchdown.
Trying to hang another 6 on the Tigers. Klimbara with the power play. 15 plays, Paul. Some through the air, a lot in the power run game.
Yeah, they just, what they do is, Kolosek, they bring him back as the fullback in this formation, number 37, and line him up. And then they put Klimbara right behind him. There's nobody, I mean, that's just touchdown. The offensive line just blowing everybody off the line.
McDougal makes it Little Giants 35, Tigers 7.
This is it. Kolosek just blocks. See number 37. He blocks to the outside. He blocks the defensive linebacker, and then right up the middle they go. The linebacker happened to be Murray, who was the quarterback before, and now he's a linebacker.
Well, he did the selfless thing. Murray, number 11, on that play. You know, that's just a story that is so unique. So you have Murray and Hunt, rotating quarterback system. 3rd and 4. Hodges goes slot right. Let's go. Looking for a little time, buys it, surveys, and tosses it into the stands. Fourth down.
I think, you're in a situation where they're going to try a field goal, I think, because you've got McDougal's got it, really does have a respectable leg.
14 of 16 on the year. This will be 43.
He's got the leg for it. This is the one into the wind now.
Ball's down. Well, that is just about perfect, and that sets a new Wabash Little Giant school record with 16 field goals made. Wonderful. 38-14.
For a half hour.
Behave yourself and be quiet. If you won by 40, pipe down. It's a whole half-hour drive.
Well, they may. I'll tell you, if they keep this up, they'll make them.
38-21 against your rival is good enough to get them into the field of 32. Congratulations to Coach Eric Rayburn, who goes to 5-1 in Bell games. Final thoughts, Mr. McGuire, on Monon Bell Classic number 120.
I just, I was not disappointed in the defense of Wabash. We put the numbers up at the beginning, and it was a turning point in this game. But I'll tell you, the guy that was impressive in this ball game was Butko, the quarterback for Wabash. This guy did some things, but, that offensive line blocked extremely well. Defensively, they were solid.